My name is Katie, and this is my co-host Glenn Fittich. Today I want to talk about Doctor Who. In particular, I want to talk about the companions of Doctor Who because some people keep criticizing Stephen Moffat for not writing good companion, like good women characters in particular, which I completely disagree with. First off, I should explain, I've never viewed companions as characters. Unlike with shows like Firefly or Babylon 5 or Battlestar Galactica, any other science fiction kind of franchises that have ensemble casts, Doctor Who is about the Doctor and the usually human companion with him so that he either has someone to talk to, because otherwise he'd be doing things, he wouldn't feel the need to explain them for an audience, and also to ask questions that audience members might think to ask. So by its nature, the companion is not a character, they're a device. I'm not saying that companions can't be shitty or offensive. Look at Leela with the fourth Doctor. Tom Baker is a really good example of this. First episode where she's introduced, she's awesome. She's this warrior lady. She can take anybody down with a knife. She was cool enough that you could overlook the fact that she's running around in a leather bikini. But almost immediately after she's introduced, she becomes a damsel in distress, like 90% of the time. So I'm not saying that that can't happen, even though they're not, like, to my mind, characters the same way that other elements of Doctor Who are, like Lethbridge Stewart is a character, he's a supporting, reoccurring character. River Song is a character, a reoccurring, supporting character. Even if you disagree with me that, like, no, they're characters, they're on the same level, Clara is the only character that you could, like, criticize Stephen Moffat for in ways that you couldn't also criticize Russell T Davies for. A lot of the criticisms I've read about Amy, she just has no, like, hobbies, no passion, no like, kind of drive the way that real people do, other than her love for her fiance and then husband, Rory. Yeah, but Rose? Donna. She is temping, no direction, she thought she was getting married, and then that fell through, and then when we see her in the future, she is married, but again, like, direction, not so much. Amy Pond, her family is much more of a part of her character, it's like kind of more in the forefront, but it's not like actually a different thing. So, you know, fair point with Clara, she was completely a vehicle for that storyline. Again, I don't care, personally, because they're all narrative vehicles to begin with. But going back to Amy and Rory, I think that that was actually a really conscientious choice on the part of Stephen Moffat. I don't think it was just like, you have a uterus, I will fill it with babies! I think that when Stephen Moffat created Amy and Rory, so you have this, you know, beautiful, charismatic companion and her dumpy, dweeby boyfriend, that, to me, is just a callback to Rose and Mickey. I think he was trying to replicate what was going on and then just be like, oh, you think you know what's going on? Fuck you! I'm burning that shit to the ground because we're done with that! We're done with you asking, oh, is the Doctor into her? Is she into the Doctor? Whatever. That is over. We're moving on to something else. Another reason why I'm not quite so critical of Clara is because she's the new Who companion that I look the most like. You know? Like, I was born to save the Doctor!